Hello guys, it's Barry here again. This time we are back with another round of F1 Sim Racing round. I think round 5? Round actually 2, 3, 4, yeah, round 5. And this time we are back with Spa. One of my favorite track. As you can see, we all tapped the game and because we did some like warm up beforehand, like 15-minute warm up in Grand Prix, so when you switch from Grand Prix to online you always have to alt tab. And we currently have 12 points after 4 races, which is a disaster, a terrible start. But let's head into Spa. I completely yeah, let's just go to the lap. This is like Q1 again, same as Silverstone. The weather was same as Silverstone somehow, but this time we are going out on wet. So this is our first run of Q1. Going to turn 1. Oh, we completely lost the rear on the braking. Completely took you drift that corner. Not ideal, but I mean, as I said before, we haven't done any wet for like so many days, and we have to just hop in. We don't know, like we don't have any information about the grid. We just have to hop in and do a lap. So of course you cannot do a lap without any mistake. Yeah, that mistake was big though. So going to Lacombe, actually we're just taking it quite safe, just trying to take just get momentum and prepare ourselves for like because we knew the track getting drier and drier through the session. So we knew like it's not gonna be wet anyway, so it's gonna be inter. So we're just getting used to this condition and like a little bit like you know, not this condition. I mean just the wet. I mean because it's not gonna be full wet anyway. It's going through inter, but I mean still a practice. You know, better than nothing, let's say. And then this lap didn't look anything special with the mistake in Pujon as well. Here, just taking it fully safe, just trying to build momentum. That's it, guys. That's it. Nothing, like nothing. For this lap, you are not even nervous. You don't even have any nerves. You're just going out, trying to build momentum, build confidence. Better than staying in the pit. And because when you're staying in the pit, for me personally, I'm just getting more nervous. Let's say I would rather drive. But they're going to last two chicane as well. Our teammate did a 54.62 and then Yarn did a 0.29. Then we're gonna cross the line and we did a 54.459. But we're going to the next round actually, and we actually, as you can see, we are using the intermediate tire in Q1 in our second run. But you can see it's way faster. We're already 50 up, going to turn 1. Third gear, trying to get a rotation. And we got a good rotation. I mean, we are 3/10 up. And we're heading to Rouge and Radion. Staying at 7th gear, easy flat. Just easy flat, not even a question. Just going through the straight. Trying to think about it, how I want to do these corners beforehand. Then going to this corner. This time setting it a bit more because we know there is going to be more grip anyway compared to the wet we did. And yeah, we're just getting lap time over lap time over lap time. And 4th gear, 3rd gear, trying to hit the curve, short shift to 4th, trying to get the power down. You have to be so careful in this condition because if you put the throttle a little bit too much, too aggressive, then you get the wheel spin, and then you're losing the next corner as well, especially in that in the hairpin and no name combined. And we're actually 2.1 second up going to this chicane. 5th gear, cutting the corner perfectly, and the left-hander as well. Really clean lap, no major mistake. Then coming here again, trying to get a good exit, and we did purple middle. For this corner we lift a bit because we wanted to be safe. Don't really want to invalid for some stupid reason. Going to last sector. As you can see, Danny B did a 50.708. We are 3.2 second up. Going to last chicane, trying to use the outside curb for the braking. Hit this curb again, get a good rotation. Going to the last, going to cross the line. I did a 50.737, tiny bit slower than Danny. But listen to the last lap, and as you can see, I'm overtaking cars before starting my lap because I thought I'm not gonna make it. And we're giving Ulash great slipstream, let's say. Great slipstream. And as you can see, the Mercs didn't make it. Danny B and Jorn Obmier didn't make it, and when I saw the Delta, I remember, and Isma, I think, and when I saw the Delta here, I was like 3 tenths up, only after turn 1, like immediately, I wasn't even thinking about my lap. I said, okay, in my brain, Danny B, Isma and Jorn are out. But yeah, heading to this section, this chicane, again, like there is so much more grip, no need to send the car or invalid for a stupid reason. Just need to do a clean lap. We already know 3 people are already out. And we're giving Ulash some cheeky slipstream. I'm sure he was quite nervous at the start of the lap because he thought I maybe destroyed his lap, but at the end I'm sure he was quite happy with it because as you can see, he's getting a lot over that slipstream. And Wilson used it a 48.452. And he crossed the line, but the track gets like more grip and more grip. Like when we're going at the end of the session, again this chicane 5th gear, as you can see, like we're not pushing that much, we're just taking it quite safe. No need to push, no need to push. We know we're gonna go through anyway with any normal lap without any big mistake. We are 2.3 up, and then Patrick Shiposh improved the lap as well. And then as you can see, everyone just crossing the line and improving, and DRS actually has enabled. Tom Manley did a 0.2, Alfie did a 0.2 as well, and we're just going through the last chicane. Freddie Rasmussen did a 0.94. We're using the DRS, and we crossed the line. We did a 0.12, and actually Ulash did a 0.97 as well. But we're heading to our first Q2 run, which is fully dry. It's fully dry. Turn 1, get a really good rotation as well. By the way, guys, for Q1, you guys can pause the screen and have a look of the leaderboard. I didn't really want to pause it here because I was like, you guys can do it as well if you guys want to check it out. But the most important thing is me and my teammate Nico are both in Q2, so let's just focus on Q2. Let's see our first sector. We did a 0.911 first in Q2, which is not good, guys, like not the best, but considering it was wet and inter and then we had to jump to dry, so it's quite difficult, and I think it was not a bad sector considering that. We're going to middle sector, quite nailed the apex. No name as well. No name was actually really good. I think our middle sector teal here is quite nice. Going to Puhon, not fully flat, we had to lift a bit and it was actually close to invalidate the lap, but luckily we didn't. Going to this chicane, it was quite tricky because you have to nail this apex, otherwise like it's so easy to lose the car. And here we get a really good line, maybe not pushing the car fully. Here we lost the apex tiny bit, we still had a 2-5 split, which is not bad at all. And Freddy did the high 3. But as you can see, like not everyone doing peak lap. First of all, is Spa. It's so hard in the session, you can invalid basically every corner, and another reason is because of we did the wet and we had to jump to dry. And we actually, for this corner, we didn't rotate the car. We didn't slow it down perfectly, and we had a shocking last 2 corner. And we did a 3-2. We're still P4, and let's head into our last run of Q2. Going to turn 1, 3rd gear, and we actually nailed the rotation. We got a really good turn 1. We are nearly 40 up. Going to Uruj and Radian. Here 8th gear, trying to get the best line without bottoming out, and last time we got a better line, but it's still, we know we don't need to really push till last 2 corner. I think yeah, because it's so easy to invalid anyway. I didn't really want to invalid, but as you can see, we kind of nailed the Lecombe. Maybe the last part was not ideal because of the line. But here we actually missed the apex and it was not the best really. And then going to no name, we got a really good line. We are nearly at 80 up actually. Actually the hairpin was actually good. But then going to this corner as well, we hit the curb, but we still like more than a 10 up. We're actually on a good lap. 120 up. Going to this chicane, as I said, it's quite tricky. And we didn't get the line. We bottomed out. And we lost so much here as well. 60. This corner as well, we didn't get the line as well. We had a really shocking apex. like we turned too early, and we are only 40 up now, guys. We are only 40 up, 50 up now compared to 3-2. And the thing I was, what I was thinking, I thought I need at least low 2. And Thomas did a point 1, which is a really good lap. And then going to last weekend, we knew we have a time, and we had a really good apex speed, and then using the outside curve as well. And we did a 2-2, we knew it would be fine. Our teammate is fine as well. And Alfred Rasmussen was only P10 with 289, so he was a little bit lucky to go through to Q3. But going to our first run in Q3, turn 1 wasn't the best. We broke too early. We hit the curb too much, and it was not the best. But we still have the other sectors to do, especially middle sector. There is tons of lap in that sector. There is so many corners you can send and gain so much lap time or invalid your lap. I had to mention 915. It was even worse than our like sector 1, like first one of Q2. But then going to this section, hairpin, trying to skate as close as possible to the curb, but don't touch it. Trying to get to throttle as soon as possible. We had a really good one, I think. We peaked no name as well. Going to Puhon. Again, we had a really good one again. Barely flat, like it was nearly flat, maybe like to 80%, 90% and flat. And then going to this section, this corner, and we actually invalidated our lap time. We invalidated our lap time in Spa, which is, yeah, so as I said, it's so easy to invalidate our lap time. But we're still finishing our lap time, and I want to show it to you guys so you guys have some rough idea what is the lap time gonna be, so you guys have a rough idea for the next run and what is the delta compared to what lap we have delta. So yeah, Alfie is P1 now with 003, 40.003. We got last corner. We again take it super safe, and we actually only did it. And that was a terrible lap. Let's just head into our last Q3 run. Turn 1, third gear, and we got a perfect rotation. Like guys, that was perfect. After this turn 1, I knew like I'm on a really good lap, because turn 1 was such a tricky corner. And going to this, going to Origin Radiant, we got a really good line as well. No bottoming out. And yeah, everything going super well. Just here trying to calm myself down, trying to fully focus for sector 2, and we're going here, 4th gear, again here trying to mount this curve as much as I can, and here we actually nailed the apex as you saw. And we're going to hairpin. Last time we did it quite well, but this time we break a little bit earlier, but we stay super tight. We stayed at the same delta, but we nailed no name. We gained like around 20. Going to Puhon, we tried it, like it was nearly flat this time, when we gained tiny bit here as well, and then here we invalidated last time. Let's see how we're doing it this time. 5th gear, we again didn't quite nail the apex, but it still was way better than before. But here we got a really good rotation and quite good exit. We had 8-9 split, and Thomas did the 870 lap time, so that is our benchmark to beat for pole position. We knew here we are on a pole lap. We just, because we knew our last 2 corner was not good as well, so there's a really good chance for us to get pole, but we need a really good last 2 corner. And we're hitting the apex perfectly, and we got a perfect rotation out of last corner. We nailed the last 2 corner, and we actually got pole in our worst track, I would say, in terms of pace wise. And our teammate is P7, Alto Play 4, Thomas Runner P2, Fred Rasmussen P3, and we are on pole, guys. Let's go. Spa, I think it was our worst track in terms of raw pace. But let's just head into the race. We're starting on soft tires. And Lucas Blakely, look at Lucas Blakely. He's starting on mediums. And he's starting P6. Josh Ido as well. Trying to get a good start. Thomas Horner actually starting P3. I think because he got a penalty. 1 place grid penalty. Because of pressing advance, I'm not sure, but I think so. But yeah, here I knew, like Spa, I don't want to use ERS here. I don't want to use ERS because then they have to leave, and then in the middle of this corner I'm using ERS. But still, I knew it's gonna be so tricky. And for some reason, Thomas Runner had an incident in the Rouge, and Tom Manley, and I have 2 Red Bulls pushing me. I'm trying my best, and as you can see, I broke so late, and I was nearly off track. And I just wanted to I just wanted to keep them behind me. I really wanted to keep them behind me, and we did. And Josh is always P4 on mediums, amazing start by him. And let's see the whole turn one. Of course, it's you're still quite nervous in turn one. You don't want to get any warning, but at the same time, I didn't want the two Red Bulls. Basically, I have 3 Red Bulls behind me, guys. This is really scary. This is like so hard to beat because they are not really fighting to each other. So it's so tricky to win against them. But I knew if I play it well, I have a chance to win it for sure. And yes, I mean, I'm going to this race. I knew like I don't have any fear of anything anymore because we had a terrible start of the season. So I just went out to basically with no mindset. I just went out to do my best. That's it. Nothing to be nervous about it. And there was some side by side with Thomas and Freddy, I think. And Thomas nearly spawned. And then this is lap 1, all clean. Nothing to really worry about. Let's move to lap 7. Tom and Freddy didn't pass me at all. And then Lucas, as you can see, Lucas passed Freddy. With his medium tire starting to work way better than our soft. And here I knew Lucas might push Tom. But I didn't quite mind it. I didn't mind it as well. Like basically, I didn't want to go behind Freddy. Because I saw the gap, Freddy was super close. I didn't just want to go behind Freddy. I just want to defend from Freddy. And stay P3. Because even if in Spa you are P3, you can still overtake. And actually we had to brake so early to not hit Tom. And yeah, we managed to stay P3, which was ideal. And then let's move to lap 10 actually. No, lap 8, my bad. Yeah, lap 8. And then here, we knew in this lap, some people might pit even for us. We were not quite sure what lap we want to pit. We had some rough ideas, but we didn't know. So our team, our both engineers, told me to look. Like lap 8, go for the go and pass Lucas. So we are P2 for lap 8 in case I don't know if Tom pit. Then if you want to follow or anything, it's just way easier. And we passed Lucas and we are P2 and we move to lap 10 actually now. Nothing to show you. And Tom and Freddy and Thomas both pitted. And we continued, and on lap 10, so basically end of lap 9, I was P2. So I had to use DRS and a slipstream of Lucas on lap 10, which gained us, I think, at least a second, which would help us so much for our strategy to pit later, and actually didn't have a good, didn't have a bad out lap as well, or in lap, my bad, in lap. So as you can see, our tires are completely finished. Like you can see Lucas following us super close. Our tires are completely finished. I'm just trying to push the car as much as I can without losing the rear. As you can see, Lucas following us less than 3/10. And yeah, we are pitting so much later than ever our like rivals in this race, which was Thomas, Freddy. Like we are pitting so much later. And even our teammate, I think, pitted lap 8 as well. So, or 9. So, I think 8, yes. So, everyone basically pitted lap 8, guys. And we're just pitting lap 10. So, we continued for 2 laps using Lucas DRS for lap 10 and using his pace in lap 9. So, amazing. So, for pitting later, that was amazing scenario for us because we could use Lucas' pace to carry us for that strategy, and we pitted lap 10, so we knew our medium is gonna be way faster than everyone around us. And this is so crucial, how much gap we have compared to the train in front of us. And as you can see, compared to John Evans, which pitted lap 7, I think, it's 1.5. And let's just head to the lap I catched it, which is lap 12, basically the end of 12. And we just need to pass them as soon as we can without using the battery that much. And we try to attack John straight away. And John didn't really battle with us, didn't really defend to us, thanks to him. And then here I knew I have to go straight to Will Lewis. because Alvaro was sick, I think, that day, so we all had to hop in and drive for Williams. And they just put him in a really like weird strategy to just help Isma. So he put at like lap 5 for like another stuff to undercut everyone and help his teammate, which is fair enough. And as you can see, we passed Will Lewis and John Evans, and we are behind Thomas, Nico, Tom, and Freddy. So here, I'm not using ERS, guys. Nothing, but as you can see, they are just battling like crazy. They are all spamming our ears. I didn't use it at all. As you can see, the gap goes to 1.2. I'm not using it at all. They're going side by side. I'm just chilling right now. There was nothing to really use. And there was our teammate as well. We don't really want to push Thomas to our teammate. And as you can see, they're battling so hard, and our teammate defended really well from Thomas. Yeah, he's P3, he's defending really good from Thomas, and here we had so much more grip and we got a really good exit. And we're trying to go on down the inside of Thomas before one, and we actually made the move. And Thomas actually let us go as well. He knew our tires are way more better than him. No point to fight with us, and now we are behind our teammate. And we knew like our teammate won't really fight to us. He's not even gonna fight with us. He's basically will let us go. And yeah, here we still behind him, charging our ERS because we didn't really want to use our ERS to pass our teammate because there was no point. We needed our ERS for passing the other drivers. As you can see, our teammate actually pushing, I think, Freddy. He wanted to pass Freddy here. And as you can see, he's down the inside of Freddy Rasmussen, going side by side in this corner. And Freddy actually defended really well. Super fair racing, and we got a really good exit, and our teammate just let us go here. And then from here, thanks to our teammate Nico to let us go. And here we just knew, yeah, we are going straight to pass one of the Red Bull, because we didn't want to stay P3 and let them control the race. We didn't want to them have it like that. So we're just pushing them. We're using all of our ERS, pushing till end of the straight to pass them. And as you can see, Tom using as well, and then they're going side by side. So we here stop, and then as you can see, going side by side, and we got a way more grip, and we did the move. We made the move round the outside of Tom Manley. And from here, we're gonna pass Freddy. Of course, we're gonna work with Freddy, and Lucas coming as well. So Lucas coming. Let's just head to lap like 22, guys. Nothing to see. Lucas passed them as well, and we literally led all the race. Here. We're going to last lap, we're leading, guys. Spa leading the race is terrible. You know, from like even for 7/10, I think Peter will pass anyway. As you can see, Lucas pitted lap 11, guys. Pitted lap 12 on soft, guys. Medium soft lap 12. So his soft tires will be way worse than us because we pitted lap 10 on medium. So we knew this. We let Lucas pass us, he used his ERS, we didn't even fight with him, but here, our engineer told me, Diona told me, you need to like try to stay as possible and good luck, silent. So here we knew that our only chance is to don't use that much battery because we need like 40%, 35% for the last straight and stay as close as possible to Lucas. And here, as you can see, we have way more grip than Lucas, we're staying super close to him. We're following him up like less than 3/10, and here again we're gaining lap time. 2.5 tenths, 260, and going to this section. We nailed the line, Here again we nailed the apex as well, we're carrying so much speed. And it's 270 and Lucas missing the apex here, and we got a really good exit. Lucas, look at our ERS, guys, 50% is way more than enough. We are super close. And look at here, Lucas flashing. And we have 40% left, so I knew it. I can go round the outside of Lucas. Lucas won't push us. We can trust him and going round the outside of Blonde Shoe and make the move. Last corner, and here we're just trying to defend, braking super late, releasing the brake, covering the inside super hard, and we are getting our first win of the season, guys, in Spa. Back-to-back win at Spa. Last year we won it. This year we won it as well. Our teammate Nico had a really tough luck. Unfortunately, he had got wing damage in that race. Super unlucky race from him. but this races happens for him. He was making a he was driving really well. He was like probably finishing like top five at the worst scenario, but he got wing damage and unlucky for him. Happens, you know. And after terrible start for us, we finally got the win. And this we can maybe we can use this for a boost to come back to the championship, guys. And here you can see the results, just like this. Our team finished P12 only, and Freddy Johnson finished P3, and Thomas Runner finished P13. Thank you guys for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I still love to watch this race. It was amazing. Thank you guys for watching it, and I will see you guys in the next time, next one. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.